How's it going, Forex Traders? Yours truly, that's Samuel. I'm back on YouTube. I'm back on your screen yet again, guys. Crude oil has gone ahead to hit T. Oh, by the way, guys, before I proceed, guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel, guys, and turn on the bell icon, man. Whew. All right, so let me just introduce myself. My name is Desmond Samuel, a swing trader. Been doing this for well over 4 years now, and yep. So this is just my YouTube channel where I've come on here. I've decided to come on here every single weekend to give you guys educational stuff. So just a channel where I decided to come on here every single week in, week out to let you guys know what's happening in the markets, teach you guys how I look at the markets, and walk you guys through every single trade as I'm doing right now on crude oil. All right. So to get things started here, we have crude oil. Boy, crude oil has been a good boy. It's been a good boy. All right. So crude oil has gone ahead to hit TP. Yep. So I came on here last weekend to let you guys know exactly what I was thinking about in the market. I think that was on Sunday. I said to you guys, I said, listen, provided crude oil remains below $66 a barrel, I definitely I would not be surprised if crude oil collapses all the way through to at least recent lows, which were somewhere around $58 a barrel, and then subsequently we should see this guy collapse all the way to 49 or even $50 a barrel. And yep, the market has actually gone ahead to hit our first take profit point. So alright, so as I always say to you guys, man, whenever you're in a trade, you must always put your first take profit exactly where the market will most likely turn around, and that's right around the Fibonacci point or the recent low or recent high. So it was a very quick analysis I had last week. So let me just walk you guys through. So this was what it looked like. So I came on here, so I saw like a descending triangle. Yeah, so I could literally see this descending triangle, and I was like, oops, yo, if in the event that this does materialize, crude oil would definitely collapse, or it would definitely melt, and it will melt into like really critical zones. All right. So now in this case, we had like a descending triangle pattern here. So this was the first touch, second touch, somewhere around here. Like so, whenever you have stuff like this in a trend, what you need to do is come right to the base of that triangle pattern all the way to the top here, measure the entire height, and then drag it all the way out. So what tends to happen is when the market breaks out of this huge chart pattern range, it tends to rally into the amount of pips accumulated in the entire range. And in this case here, from the base here to the top here, that is the entire pip count. So I mean, going by this, technically speaking, the future for crude oil does not really look. I mean, in terms of pricing, does not really look as bright. It looks quite bleak. But I mean, I'm not here to predict the market as I always. I'm here to react. Alright, so I wait for the market to do whatever thing it has to do, and then I hop on, and then I look at ways I can actually make money. So I saw like a weekly kind of break and close. So I said to you guys that, yo, listen, because I saw this rejection kind of somewhere around here, like so, like, provided this guy does not give us at least 2 or 3 weeks kind of a break out of this whole range here, then we will not really be certain as to what crude oil wants to do. But well, this is actually crazy, because as things stand here, crude oil is actually poised to even collapse further on a daily time frame. Since I've actually ascertained what the weekly time frame is like, and the monthly time frame seems to be bearish at this point. I mean, as far as we have this breakout of this huge chart pattern here, so it's starting to point to the downside, if you feel me. So now what I simply did was I came on here, and on the daily time frame, since the monthly is bearish, the weekly is bearish, I will not be looking for buying opportunities in the daily time frame or the 4-hour time frame. You feel me? So now in that case, yeah, I came on here, and then I grabbed my 50 on the daily time frame. I said to myself, I want to see the market come into the 0.5 or the 0.600 region and give me a decent reversal. Once I see a decent reversal there, I'll definitely hop on this trade. And my goodness, did it give me a daily candle break? That is the bounce of here, and on this candle close was where I was actually convinced that crude oil was definitely gonna go. You feel me? So what I did, I scaled down to the 4-hour time frame. See how I'm working my way all the way from the monthly, weekly, daily, and now we are actually on the 4-hour time frame. See, it was a very simple counter trend line break and entry somewhere around here, like so. Stops were above structure, and then we actually sense this guy dropping all the way down. So yep. And this trade was actually called out here live for you guys. So, and if you didn't take this trade, don't worry, I'm here on YouTube. That's why I want you to subscribe to the channel and then grab the mentorship program, guys. It's next to nothing. I teach you guys how I call out these trades, easy peasy. See, you didn't even take us up to 10 minutes or 5 minutes to do this. Literally, I can tell you where crude oil is headed. It's so crazy, man. All right, so make sure you help yourself. The link is in the first comment or in the description below. It takes you straight to the mentorship platform. Enroll and get the power knowledge, guys. We are in the second quarter of the year. We have just 4 quarters in a year, and April April is over. This is a new month. This is the second month in the second quarter of the year. If you're failed from January all the way up to April, consider this your next opportunity. This is another chance. All right, this is another chance for you to do the right thing, enroll for the mentorship program, grab the actual knowledge that matters, that can pay you. All right, unlearn all these crappy things and come and learn what works. This is the standard procedure, the boss of all methods. I don't care what you're learning out there. Listen, this is the best program in the history of all forex trading programs. Believe me. If you doubt me, test it and see. All right. So long story short here, so it was a simple break and a retest somewhere around here like so, and then I went short this pair. So it was a simple break and retest somewhere around here like so. Two entries were in here, stocks were both short. So they rode this guy all the way down to first TP. So T1 has been hit. So moving on now, I need to see crude oil clear out this base there. So because actually my prime target for crude oil moving on would be $49 a barrel, or roughly $48 a barrel. All right, so I need to see the market break below this black bar somewhere around here. Alright, so once I see a decent break below this $56 a barrel region, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be here on YouTube again to let you guys know exactly how to enter. So if you miss a chance from here to here, don't worry about it. There's another opportunity from here to here, and this is not all there is. Crude oil could even be going to $38 a barrel. Believe me, like this guy could even fall further. Alright, so this is just the first move. This is just the first wave. Typically, the market gives you like 3 or 4 waves in an entire trend. So this is like the first wave. So believe me, there'll be second one, there'll be third one, and then finally the fourth one. You feel me? So yeah, so that's just that for this guy. This bad boy. I'm still watching this guy closely to see what happens. I mean, I am. Whew, man, crude oil has been such a good boy, man. Sometimes I just marvel at what God has blessed us with, man. Literally, for you to be able to just sit in the comfort of your home to just print to make the money you want is just crazy, man. It's crazy. Which is why I urge you guys, do yourself a favor and grab the mentorship program, guys. It's next to nothing. Is next to nothing. All right, so and also you get access to the mentorship room where I actually send my live trades. Like this trade was sent in the mentorship room straight up. I send them the trade, I send them the stop loss, every single thing, how I was entering, what I thought about the trade, and this is exactly the trade playing out. All right, so you don't want to miss out, man. Just save yourself the stress and grab the course. All right, so long story short, yeah, once I see a bridge of $56 a barrel region, I'll be here to execute this trade and then let you guys know again, as I did the first time, that guys, crude oil is about to give us an extra amount of fall, an extra fall to the downside. All right guys, so now on to BTC. I came on here to let you guys know I'm watching this guy to see what's gonna happen right around this region, somewhere around here. Like, so are we gonna blow all the way through the roof? Are we gonna blow all the way through the sky, or are we actually gonna pull back down here? And my goodness, the market has actually gonna hit to create the base here and then bolt it all the way up from there. So long story short, as far as BTC is concerned, I mean this is a decent entry point. If you ask me, this is a decent entry point, so I would wait to see what next couple of days looks like for BTC. But as far as I'm concerned, BTC is headed back to at least all the way back to $108,000 per coin. Yep. So that's just that for BTC. Nothing much in a nutshell. I'm just watching this guy closely because on the flip side, let me just see. Let me check something real quick on the. I'm not tired of it actually. Okay, all right. So yep. So long story short, yeah, every single hurdle has been cleared. So BTC is clear and it's clear for takeoff. All right. So okay. So every single hurdle has been cleared. So BTC is clear for takeoff. All right. So long story short, next level target for BTC remains at $106,000 or $108,000 a coin. And if you found value in this video so far, I urge you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell icon as you do so. And guys, I leave a link to my Telegram community. Come and see how we trade there, guys. I send some of these setups there, even though I pay a lot more attention to the mentorship room. But yeah, if you make so, yeah. That's just that for Bitcoin in a nutshell. Nothing much. Yep, again, I'm letting you guys know that BTC is headed all the way back to all-time highs. There's no stopping this guy, for real. All right guys, so now we have I just want to show you guys something on JPY real quick, because I saw the same information on crude oil, and that has led to the crash that we're actually seeing currently playing. And then now we have Canadian dollar versus the Japanese index, or versus the Japanese yen rather, and this is the exact same setup that happened on crude oil. Now this is the thing, you're having a descending trend line in an uptrend. All right, so now, and if you look closely here, this still looks like a head and shoulders pattern. Remember I said this to you guys one time. I said, yo, this is a head shoulder pattern here, and right on the right hand side you got a double top here, and then still on the right hand side is a descending triangle. This pair looks super bearish, and I would actually urge you, if you've missed any other trade be sure to stay glued to my channel. Stay glued to my channel, because when these pairs are ready to move, guys, it happens speedily. You see how we rode this guy all the way from here to the downside till we hit TP here, and now the market has gone in a range, which is technically normal. I've made so much money shorting this guy, and now the market is just taking a breather, which is actually very, very normal. You feel me? So I mean, in this case here, we have a head shoulder. Sorry, you have a high, low, lower, high, lower, low here. So I mean, the market is just looking like it's gonna break out. So it's so now two things here. I mean, irrespective of the fact that we have a head and shoulders pattern, huge head and shoulders pattern playing out. I mean, if you check the weekly time frame, I think it's a lot more clear on the weekly time frame. Let me just check it real quick for you. Irrespective of the fact that we have a huge head and shoulders pattern playing out somewhere around here, like so, I do sincerely believe that, man. Okay, so if this market should actually break, because this is still a supply level inside of this whole range, yes. So should this market break out, I mean, to the upside, the market has to rally to the tune of this entire, peep count, from at least from this base here all the way up to this high at 120 to be precise. Or in the event that the market does respect this chart pattern, and then this whole formation somewhere around here, and then collapses to the downside, I kid you not, man, CAD JPY will tank heavily. Yeah, it's gonna drop heavily, guys. I don't know, man. The market just it's crazy. Guys, pardon my my horizontal race. I just like to just look at the chart naked for what it is sometimes. Just get rid of all of these lines and just look at them clearly. Just look at what the market is doing, man. So I mean, this is a head and shoulders pattern at a supply level, guys. You need to understand and remember that we actually went short this pair at a supply level, so this is a very strong supply level somewhere here on the weekly time frame. Yeah, and now the next point that this market actually reversed from was somewhere around this base, like so. So I mean, long story short, yeah, if you actually look at KJPY from a grand standpoint, you actually agree with me on this, that this card yen has some potential to the downside. It has more room to the downside, because as far as this as far as this upward trend line is concerned, we're actually out of it. Yeah, we're actually out of this upward trend line, and the market is literally pointing to the downside at this point. Yeah, so um two things here. So I need to see the market break out of this whatever range it is, because I mean, there is a range somewhere around here. There's a range play currently going on. So I need to see the market break out of these ranges. So long story short here, because of this descending trend line that we actually have coming in from the 120, which was, I think, the recent weekly high from here all the way from this point here. So from all the way to this point here, so you can see the market is just playing around this trend line nicely. So this is the first touch here, second touch, this is the third touch, somewhere around here, like so. So I do believe that in the next couple of weeks we should see KJPY collapse to the downside. All right, so once we bridge this green bar right around 102 region, I'm definitely shorting this guy all the way back to this reversal point here, which was I think roughly a 95 from the first time I actually made a video about this guy. So yeah, this is just me informing you guys ahead of time that KJPY will definitely collapse once we breach 102 point. Alright, so in the event that the market chooses to do the exact opposite of what we just said, and then it starts to break above this trend line here, and then starts to punch it upside, I'll be here again to let you guys know exactly the best way you can maneuver this terrain, which is why I urge you to once again subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon as you do so, guys. Literally, leave a like and comment, guys, because YouTube is going to recommend this video to as many traders as possible. Help every other trader, guys. They need my help. That's why I'm here. I'm dedicated to giving you guys the help. But how would this help spread if you guys don't like this video? Alright, so the one way to get this video to spread to as many people as possible is to like the video. Alright, so like the video, and then also, guys, on your comments, YouTube sends me every single comment to me. Literally, I get an email notification of what you said on my video, so I'm there to reply. I reply you guys, and if you have any comments, or if you have any unique need that you like to talk to me about, yeah, just you can either send me an email or leave it as a comment that I'll be there to definitely reply you. Alright, so here's how it works. Yeah, you enroll for the mentorship program, you get the foundational knowledge. All right, you grab you learn the skill set, and then you now come to the mentorship room where I'm actually in the active. I send out the exact same, I send out live trades, guys. The exact same trades I take, I send them out. You feel me? So I walk you through how, I mean, you learn the basics, you learn how to trade. Then you still come and you're under my tutelage. You feel me? Like you still learn how I execute my trades. I walk you through. I have meetings. I have live calls with the mentees in the room, guys. It's so active in there. You have no idea, man. A lot of things, guys. We've got superstar traders in there. You have no idea. Just do not miss out, guys. You've lost money from January all the way to April. All right, so you need to do something different in May. And one of the different things you have to do is grab the course, enroll for the mentorship program, and come and learn the right way to do things. All right, come and learn. Stop blowing your account. Come and learn the right way to do things. You feel me? All right, so that brings us to the end of this episode of our series. Once again, I remain yours truly, Desmond Samuel. Be sure to trade safe, leave a like and comment, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell icon. All right, so there is a link to my Telegram community there, a link to my email in the pinned comment. All right, so let me know what you think in comments. And as usual, guys, trade safe, apply proper risk management, and I'll catch you guys in my subsequent videos. For now, peace out.